Hey everyone, it's Nicole here with CellBotics. So, a while back I made a video called How Much Does It Cost to Open a Mobile Repair Business? But I wanted to make a new one of that same topic and get a little more detailed. I'm a lot more comfortable in front of the camera now, and so I wanted to take a chance to really get some information out there to you. So I have a little list here that's kind of like my bullet points that different things I'm going to talk about. So with mobile, so this we're talking about mobile. I'm going to make another video about retail setup, so if you want to go watch that, I'll link it below, okay? So with mobile, that means you're working from home. Maybe you're meeting people in places like Starbucks or Bojangles. I fixed the phone a couple days ago in a Bojangles, local library. Maybe you're renting like a shared office space. Maybe you fix things out of your vehicle. Maybe you have a vehicle that's larger and you can just make like a workbench in the back of it, or maybe it's a small vehicle and you work in front of your steering wheel, like I've done many times, okay? So that's mobile, right? Either you go into people's homes, their jobs, or they're coming to you. I don't really recommend that they come to your house just because that's a little too personal. But again, it's completely up to you, okay? Some people have an office out of their house. That's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it, but again, it's your business, okay? Now, we do cover all of these topics in class in detail, but I just kind of wanted to give you a brief rundown of the things that you'd be looking at if you were going to start a mobile business. So, of course, your training is going to be the most expensive part when it comes to opening a mobile business, unless you purchase a vehicle to do repairs out of. Like if you purchase an old food truck or a Lay's potato truck and then you get it wrapped with a painting of your business information, of course, that's going to be more expensive than your training. But in most cases, most mobile people start out of their own vehicles, their own home, and so their startup expense is very low and their profit turnaround is very high, right? So your training is going to be your most expensive. Now, our course normally for our cell phone repair course is $1,300. Our computer repair course is $2,300. So that would what you'd be looking at for the training. Now, we do have the Device Masters course, which is $3,400. I definitely would strongly suggest you take a look at that course if you're going to invest, because we see the trend in the repair industry manipulating into this beast. You can see You Break I Fix actually does TVs and things like that. And so with that Device Masters course, you'll be doing the same thing. Drones, computers, cell phones, tablets, iPads, MacBooks, all that, okay? So definitely take a look at it, right, and see really where you want to invest. But you could just do cell phones mobile. You could just do computer mobile, right? Next, you'll have whatever gas that you're using to drive around and meet people. That's why I say if you pick a local place, buy you some food or coffee, whatever, set up, they'll get used to you being there, especially Starbucks. They're actually in iCrack commercials, so they're definitely used to this. This is not odd for somebody to fix a phone. I mean, for goodness sake, my sister actually manages a Taco Bell, and she called me the other day, and she said, you won't guess what? There's a guy sitting in here fixing a phone, and he's not grounded, and he's not using any sort of mat or anything. And when I walked over and said, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Where'd you learn? He said, I'm self-taught on YouTube. And she said, you know, I didn't say anything, but inside I kind of snickered because he's definitely sitting there about to damage someone's phone, which, you know, is sad actually because it's someone's phone, you know. But as you can see, he was in a Taco Bell and it was perfectly fine, okay? Your vehicle. If you're not going to use your own vehicle, you're going to purchase one, that would be your next expense. So with the gas, I would have people meet you places. Like I schedule them. Like if I'm going to sit outside of McDonald's, okay, because I have a local McDonald's by me, so I'll sit outside McDonald's and I'll schedule them about 30 to 40 minutes a piece apart. And then I just kind of chat with the people and I fix them in my car with a tray on the steering wheel. Now there are actually some photos of me on our Facebook page that you can actually see of me sitting in the back and fixing in the back of my car. So really whatever I just feel like doing, I fix it wherever. I don't really care. As long as I'm grounded and I'm in a clean area, then I'll fix a phone, okay? Vehicle. So if you're going to buy a special vehicle, that would be an expense depending on how much you're going to spend. Whatever, you know, and that could be $2,000 to $25,000 or $100,000 depending on what vehicle you want to get, okay? So I can't really give you a price there. Parts. So with mobile, you just want to start with the very basic. We think like $800 to $1,500 in parts. Maybe even lower than that. If you're in a larger city, you may even have a wholesaler there, and then you actually can pick things up as you need them. And then we also in class teach you a way to finagle with your customer so that you don't have to have parts on hand. You're basically telling them, hey, I'm booked out until Wednesday. Let me put you on the schedule. But actually, it's because you have to order the parts. There's a little secret, and we'll go over that more in detail in class, okay? It works golden every time. You're not telling them I don't have the part, because then what kind of repair business are you if you don't have a part in stock, right? So we definitely don't say that, and we talk about this in class when we walk you through that facial expression, your voice, your demeanor, the way you say things, all portrayed to the customer a different way. So we go through all that in class, right? Tools. So basically, we're going to give you enough tools to work on an iPhone, but there's going to be about $150 worth of other tools that you would want to get, but you don't have to have. I want to be very clear about that. Having to have is different than wanting to get and should get, okay? Having to have means you can't fix without it. You're going to leave with what you need to fix things, okay? But there are a couple other things that you'll probably want to have on hand, especially if you ever need help from us. We're going to need these certain tools so that we can go over with you over the phone and you can kind of go through the steps we're giving you, which we do all the time, okay? That's called help. That's what we do. We provide help, right? So I'd say like 100, 150. Now, say you want to get into glass, you're looking at about 10,000 to 15,000. And when I say glass, please don't think you can't fix screens if you don't buy those machines. Don't be confused. Yes, you can fix screens without $10,000 machines, okay? Get that out of your mind. That when I say glass, it's completely something different that you probably don't even understand right now. Don't try to understand it. We will teach you in class. Do you have to do it? Absolutely not. Very few people do it, and it's actually in demand, so that's why some people love to get into it, because it opens them up to another part of the industry where there's really a big need. And we're going to talk about that in class. But no, you do not have to have it to be successful. I'm going to say it again. No, you do not have to have $10,000 to $15,000 in equipment to be successful and make a boatload of money, okay? And then if you want to get into microsoldering, you're looking anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 if you're going to do training and stuff like that, okay? Which we'll talk about. And again, you don't have to run a business. Majority of shops do not do glass and microsoldering. They outsource it, and we give you outsourcers. Your main bubble where you're sitting at, you're going to be making money when you leave our class, 100%, hands down, with the things that we're going to give you, okay? We talked about training. And then devices for sale. So you would like to have devices for sale. So basically you can start doing repairs and then use your profit to buy more parts and devices to sell. And we're going to teach you how to sell them. But you also can just buy them right out the gate, you know, and they're usually like 100 to 300 depending on which device. We're going to give you wholesalers to buy them to. And then you would list them online and resell them, either locally or on eBay, however you want to do it, wherever you can make the most money, okay? You've got your uniform. So basically your t-shirt, we're going to teach you about that. Please don't order anything before you come to class because we have some really amazing ideas that you have to do to be successful with that. So please wait. So you'd be looking at some shirts, maybe 50 bucks total, 60 bucks total. You'd be looking at a logo, which we can get you for $5, really good designed ones. You'd be looking at getting a website and some online SEO. Now, we could help you get one for free. Or if you want to go with a high-end, really good marketing agency, we have that. They deal specifically in this industry, and you're looking around $800 for that package, but you don't have to do that out the gate. That can be something that you build up to. The rest of your advertising is free, and we teach you how to do that, okay? So you can start your business with our training, the pack we give you, and buy parts as you need them. So really, you just pay your training, and you're ready to go. So if you're really tight on cash and you're like, how can I do this? I promise you, you can fix phones and go out and do what you got to do the day after class, okay? And use the money that you're making to buy the rest of things. But if you have money put aside for your business, we will strategically help you purchase things that you really, really need. So you're not wasting your money on things that are going to sit there, which other people will have you do. They will have you buy things that you don't actually need. Okay, so come on over and spend time with us. Let us help you open your mobile business, have freedom, travel the world, and repair, okay, because you can do that. We actually teach you how to travel and repair. That means you go on vacation, you can fix things on vacation. I do it all the time, okay? You can fix things all over your town. You can drive an hour to the largest city. The possibilities are endless. You're going to make about $80 per job. It takes about 30 minutes per job. You do the math. Okay, so please reach out to us, finish watching our videos. We hope to see you in class. And thank you for your interest in CellBotics. And no matter what you do, good luck and welcome to one of the most lucrative industries in the world. All right, bye-bye.